Okay guys, Quantum back here again with some round 3 for the Dead Nation DLC. If you watched my round 2, you're going to know why my health is so low. I kind of just noobed out at the end there. I got a little panicky, but for the most part, it's not too difficult. You should be able to get to this area with relatively high health, and even if you don't, you're going to be going down the health and money route again, so it's not a big deal. It's a pretty easy route, especially on round 3. Enemies are still not too powerful, so you should have no trouble here. Again, just same tactics as you went through on the first round. Shoot that car at the beginning. Make sure you get out of the radius, collect some money, just go through the level. Always switch to your SMG after you blow up the car in case this happens. This is actually a good thing, so don't think this is like, holy crap, what's going on here. Whenever you kill these guys, you'll get a ton of money, as you saw me get right there. And again, just come through here, watch for enemies, grab the ego gate, and collect some money and then some score points there. Generally not too hard, but just hammer through, you should be pretty fine. You're going to be wanting to go down the money sub route again. This is the last time you will be going down this route. And don't ask me why I just meleeed those plants over there. I was just being stupid. But so you really have to make sure you utilize everything again. Collect every single crate, every single car. You're going to be wanting to end this level with close to 380,000 or more dollars in gold, so that you can upgrade as much as you can going into round 4, because the game starts to get a little tricky after this round, and you're going to really have to focus and make sure you have good upgraded weapons and stuff in order to survive. So again, just continue hammering through this area. There will be those guys jumping down on you, so be wary of that. The sound is key. You'll hear them scream. If you hear them scream, get ready to sprint, because when you sprint, you're invincible. Even if they land directly on you, if you sprint right before they land, you will not take any damage, even if you're still in the radius. And what you saw me just do right there with that exploding car, I've said in the other videos that you have to be close to enemies when you kill them in order for the money that they drop to not be cut in half, so that the gold dust that comes towards you or whatever is still kind of big and it's not like shrunk. And that's just what I was doing there. And if you kill a bunch of the enemies here, yeah, you will get a little extra gold. You get about, I don't know, maybe $2,000-3,000 extra of gold, so that's kind of worth going through. And there you see me just sprint away, and I still took a little bit of damage because I turned back in towards his radius afterwards, which you shouldn't do. Just sprint away, make sure you're out of the area. There you see me do that again, and I ran into him because I didn't want my gold to be cut in half as it was coming towards me, so I took a little bit more damage there. Again, it's not that big a deal. I go through the rest of the rounds just fine, going up to round 9, so don't sweat it if you're taking a lot of damage here. You should be pretty fine by the time you get into round 4. Even if you only have half the health, you just take round 4 a little slow and you'll be good. You notice here, this is a little tactic that I use throughout the game. You throw a flare at a car that doesn't have an alarm, and it essentially becomes a car that has an alarm, right? Because the zombies will start to flock the flare, and if the flare is around the car, you shoot the car will explode, and the zombies will all be around it because the flare is around the car as well. So you'll take out a massive amount of zombies that way. If you're getting swarmed and you need a quick tactic, and you don't want to waste a bunch of ammo spraying it down, a bunch of zombies hoarding around a flare. So I'm just having some fun here, just killing a bunch of enemies. Another important aspect that I didn't mention in the other videos, you're going to want to try to keep your kills per minute above 20 at all times, because at the very end of the game there, if you get a 10 times multiplier, or not a multiplier, a kills per minute, you will get a health pack, a small health pack, and if you get 20, you'll get $10,000. The 40 is just score points, which is why you see me never pick it up, because it's just a waste. I don't need score points, obviously. If you get 80, which is really rare going through these routes because you're going to be wanting to take your time, you'll get a combination of money and score points. But again, pretty much throughout the entire game, the only things you're going to be wanting to focus on are getting at least a 20 kills per minute score, which shouldn't be too hard in the later level. You should always have it. It's only in the first level where you might miss it, so just try to keep on top of it as best you can. So again, you're going to end up in this same final area here. Clear it out like you did in the other video. As you progress in the rounds, if you haven't noticed, you get more and more zombies coming at you. So not only are they stronger, faster, have more health, deal more damage, there's also more of them in quantity. So the game does get exponentially harder with each round. That pretty much does it for round 3. I got $376,000 here to upgrade my stuff with next round. So just see round 4 to see what I upgrade and the pathways that I take next. Alright, take it easy guys.